Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor will also refuse to take off Ridge's ring. Nick presenting an engagement ring to Brook, so his offer plans will get back on track after all the drama in Italy. Nick will tell Brook that effects are over for them and will declare his love, but Brook may turn him down. Ridge surely gave Brook some stopgap after he saved her life and promised they'd make this right, so Nick's offer may get rejected. Since Ridge assured Brook that he would take her for granted again and kissed her, it's easy to see who his heart belongs to. It's just a matter of how to handle the situation with Taylor since Ridge is still engaged to her. She has a future, but it's not with you because I'm not taking off this ring, Taylor tells Ridge in BNB's daily promo. Taylor may change her tune if Ridge admits that smooch with Brook and reveals his desire to reunite with her. Taylor just might throw that ring in Ridge's face for breaking her heart depending on how it all plays out. Bill will covenant that Grace is going to pay. Sheila will question Lee about why she saved Luna and eventually faked her demise. Liam and Hope will also give Bill updates on what they learned from Grace, who confessed the brain cancer fiddle. Before heading to the police station to turn herself in, Bill will blow his top when he realizes Grace tricked him into paying $1 million and put Liam through this horrible fire. Liam will explain that Grace specified meds to mimic brain excrescence symptoms, so Bill will realize just how far her deception went. Bitch is gone not paid, Bill declares with a logjam in the daily exercise videotape. Bill's wrath will be unleashed once he gets the fake cancer news. Grace telling Liam what really happened to him, and boy, is it a doozy. Liam and Hope have been marveling at the fact that Grace is so much different from her ex-husband, Reese. Grace saved Liam's life and has been so kind to them when Reese abducted their son and made them believe that Beth was dead just so he could pay his gambling debts. Well, joke's on them because Grace made Liam believe he was going to be dead soon, just to pay Reese's gambling debts. Finn managed to figure that out and is spooked that Grace did such a horrible thing and broke her Hippocratic pledge in such an obvious way. Grace and Finn have been musketeers for times, and Finn no way imagined Grace could do such a thing. Finn is each about honesty and wants Hope and Liam to know exactly what just happened to their lives. Steffi should hear this too, but she skipped city for a little rest and relaxation. Finn tells Grace that if she doesn't tell Liam the verity, also he'll do it himself, so Grace starts talking. Liam can't believe what he hears. He no way had a brain excrescence at all and just went through all this emotional trauma for nothing? How cruel can a person be to use a case like this, indeed if it was to save her daughters? Hope is inversely shocked and realizes that she should have known to have anticipated this from the Buckingham clan. Look at how Paris took over as Hope's son's mama and stole Thomas Forrester. This is who they are. How will Bill reply when he learns the verity, and will he ever get his $1 million bones back? That's a lot of plutocrat to give away for no reason. Finn giving Grace and claim as the verity is about to come out. Grace is in some serious hot water. She demanded a cool $1 million in cash to cover her 2 daughters, Zoe and Paris. She couldn't go to all the millionaires she knows to ask for help, especially with Paris set to come a Forrester. Or perhaps she formerly is a Forrester, considering Paris and Thomas Forrester got engaged further than a time ago. Nope, she had to make Liam believe he'd a brain excrescence in some elaborate and complicated scheme to pay her ex-husband's debts. Finn miraculously derived the verity, he brings her to see Hope and Liam and demands that she confess. Will Grace do it or will Finn tell her story for her? Lee and Sheila find they've indeed more in common than they allowed. Lee and Sheila are set to have a veritably surprising commerce that leaves them both stunned. Do we actually get along with one another or does Sheila follow Lee and figure out her secret, that Luna is alive? Sheila knows that Lee has pulled this kind of trick ahead. She set up Finn in the same condition in the same place. Lee wants to save Finn's son from captivity, so she has her slow in her apartment. Still, will she keep it under wraps and not indeed tell Deacon? Are Lee and Sheila actually about to come musketeers? If Sheila discovers Lee's secret, that would be an unusual turn of events and commodity Jack Finnegan may want to know about, as Poppy is left out in the cold wave. Bill will fully lose it on Grace for scamming him out of $1,000,000. And lying about Liam's medical condition. He wouldn't hold back, leaving Grace feeling unsettled. Grace will come clean to Finn about Liam. She'll admit that Liam no way had cancer or anything wrong with his brain. She prevaricated to him and used someone additional's reviews. She knew that if Bill set up out about Liam's condition, he'd pay any quantum of plutocrat to save him. Finn will be speechless. He cannot believe that Liam was no way dying. It was all a taradiddle. When Finn allowed, he couldn't be more shocked. Grace asks him to keep it between them. Liam is alive, so no detriment was done. Finn lets her know that it isn't an option. Liam and Bill must learn the verity. Finn will modernize Bill, Liam, and hope on Grace's concession. He'll share that Grace demanded plutocrat to pay off some of resold debts. She couldn't raise the plutocrat, so she scammed Bill. She knew he'd pay any quantum of plutocrat to save his son. Bill cannot believe his cognizance. He wants to defy Grace and get his plutocrat back. It's too late to get his cash back, as Grace transferred it to the debt collector. She cannot get a refund. Bill will probably hang to have her arrested, but would be happy with Grace leaving city and no way coming back. He no way wants to see her face again. Taylor learning Ridge will be leaving her for Brook for the millionth time. Taylor will rage at Ridge for breaking her heart formally again. She might point out that she knew this would be in Italy and charge Brook of manipulating the situation to reel Ridge in. Ridge to stand up for Brook and ask Taylor to condemn him for this. This situation will be more complicated because Taylor lives with Ridge at Eric Mance. Ridge might indeed tell Taylor that his pater has been pushing Brook on him for the once many weeks, laboriously trying to break up their engagement. Taylor's emotional breakdown will shoot Ridge on a serious guilt trip. Will he stick to his ordinance and reunite with Brook? Brook nearly got eaten by harpies in Italy, while Grace confessed that lone harpies were after her and her family. Ridge was on the run in Italy. He heard about Brook's plans with Nick. He ran around city, looking for their boat. He noticed Brook on the reverse of Nick's boat. Also, commodity happed. The boat crashed into another boat, transferring Brook into the Wolf overran waters. Ridge sprang into action. He jumped into the water in a hopeless attempt to save her life. Brook nearly drowned. After delivering her from the waters, Ridge performed CPR, trying to revitalize her. He constantly told her, "I don't want to lose you." Eventually, she woke up as Ridge was overcome with emotion. He kissed her and promised to make it right. What does this mean for Ridge and Taylor? Are they done? And what happened to Nick? Is he okay? We got new details about Grace's long con against Liam. She told Finn that lone harpies were after her. Her ex-husband, Reese Buckingham, owed them millions of bones. She was hopeless to pay them off, so they would stop hanging her family. Grace admitted that she prevaricated about Liam's condition to cover her family. Also, she participated the details of her scheme. While Liam did suffer a brain bleed, she used his medical records to fake excrescence. Grace made a Gadarene decision that was overcome by fear, but that doesn't excuse what she did. Reese's plutocrat problems agonized her. She had no idea how she was going to come up with the rest of the plutocrat. The symptoms that Liam endured were lateral goods from the tradition drug she gave him. Still, Liam's surgery wasn't invasive. Grace told Finn that she was careful to only use light sedation on him. Finn told Grace that this not only affected Liam, but his entire family. She also wasted several months of his life allowing he was going to die. Grace didn't want anyone differently to know about this. She asked Finn to keep this a secret, but will he hear? He doesn't like lying, especially to his favored bones.